Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My messages are about love, creation, infinity. Why? Because of the human heartbeat. The human heartbeat gives us life. We wouldn't exist without the human heartbeat. The pulse of life, the pulse of creation. The human heartbeat generates an electromagnetic field around the human body that powers us, that gives us life, that makes the systems go live. The nervous system, the brain, we think, we're conscious, we're self-aware as a result. Our organs function so we can get on about our lives, and our heart feels and have emotions, feel with the heart. So it's all connected, you see. We're infinite love, we're infinite creators. Why? Because of this very notion. Energy is creation. We create, we power things with energy. Energy drives things. And we are energy ourselves because of our electromagnetic aura, our electromagnetic field around us. Our electromagnetic field. This is who we are. We're infinite creators. We're beautiful. And there's no coincidences. Our heartbeat gives us life, and it's the same place where we love. We love with our heart. So we live, our instinct to live due to the heartbeat suggests that we live to love. So, and we love to live. When we're alive, we're joyful, we love it. It's beautiful, we're happy, we pursue fulfillment. We love our children, we love the things that we do, and we always aim to be happy and have a positive mind state and energy level. This is what we always want to be. We always want to feel good. Is what being a healthy human being is. This is our objective, to be healthy, to be good. Because our love says that. And think about it, if the biological creator, the heart, is telling us that I'm creating you with a heartbeat, electromagnetic field, electromagnetic pulse of creation. I'm generating the conditions for you to be alive. And the same place as a result of that is the organ that we love with, the heart. Then it's telling us that you are alive, so you love. I'm creating you, so you love. And from a biological point of view, we love with our hearts. We create with our hearts. We're creators. This is what we are. We create with love. Love is the energy of creation in a biological way. We create with love. And the best example of that is gestation, is conception, is reproduction. We make love so we have children, the human sperm and the human egg coming together. And then life is created. You know, the zygote eventually reaches a critical mass. It transforms itself. And then those cells form into a heartbeat. And the heartbeat is the signal of life. You see, very small, but then the process of life is there. Life itself is already there. And that's who we are. We love our children, we raise them, and we love the things that we do, that we create. So it's all connected. We're loving creatures. So our instinct to exist is the heartbeat, and then we love with our hearts. So that makes us a loving species. Our instinct is to love. We love our creations, just like we love our children. We created them. We love them instinctively. Have this feeling in our hearts. It's the same with everything else. That's the example. Nature is giving us the best example. I'm giving you the ability to create life, to further the species, to continue the process of life as you as a creator. And you would love it. You would love what you create. And it's telling us right there, this is the hint. This is the biological hint. This is the biological suggestion. This is the prime suggestion. This is telling us, signaling to us. This is the way you love, you create. And that's what we do. We love our creations. We love what we do. This is our nature. As humans, we love what we do. So that makes us instinctively, as an instinct, our instinct is to love. We love. We are creators, and we love what we create, and we create with love. We put love behind our creations. It's called passion. We're driven. We're motivated, we're excited by it, we're empowered by it. That's just the way it is. It drives us. It's power, it's energy, because we're electromagnetic field, hey, we're powered by energy. We're energy ourselves. We're light spherical beings. Our electromagnetic field is spherical, just like the Earth's, just like the Sun's. They all have an electromagnetic field, and it's spherical as well. And magnetic, electromagnetic is powerful. Different scales of creation. The Sun creates at an astronomical scale through energy. The Earth creates at a terrestrial scale through its ecosystems and its own rhythms and its own way of operating. But then again, it's also a creator, and he has his own electromagnetic pulse and his own pulse of creation. So we do the same at a biological scale. So we are creators. This is who we are. So our nature is to love. Our nature is to create. We live to love. We love to live. We create. This is what we do. We are creators, biological creators. We are benevolent species. You see, we're a heart-based species. We're a love-based species. We love with our hearts, and we are alive because of our hearts. So this is the reason why we exist. The biological creator, the heart, is telling us, you are alive, so you love. You need to love. You're alive because you need to love. You need to create. Just like I'm creating you, you create with love. And this is what we do. This is just our nature. And I always start my talks about this because this is who we are. We're love. We're infinite creation. We're infinite love. We're infinite energy. We're light spherical beings. This is who we are. The human race is self-aware now. We are self-aware. We understand who we are. We're conscious. We understand that we have transitioned into this infinite light being. This is infinite creator. This is who we are. We have metamorphosized into our evolution today, which is spherical light being, who we are, this loving creator. We create with our free will, here and now, daily action. We prove free will. We are compasses. We manifest free will through our actions. We shatter illusions and render fantasies obsolete. This is what we do, is all these distractions, all these things, all this negativity outside these mediums and media, because we have our own electromagnetic field. We have our force of creation, our field force, force field. We can shatter things, we destroy them that are not necessarily aligned with our energy levels, our frequency, and our vibration, because it's all energy. We are energy. We are creators. And the reason why this is the case is because the Sun created us in the first place with his own electromagnetic field. Created the conditions on Earth. The Sun is right here. Beautiful day. And the Earth created us. So what does that make us? Not only creators, but it reminds us who we are. We're infinite energy. So the beauty of it all is that nature always gives us creation, existence, eternity, whatever you want to call it, infinity. It always gives us hints of our nature and our origin and who we are. And our eyes are spherical, just like the Sun, and our electromagnetic field and the Earth. So we see through our eyes, we perceive our reality through our eyes. This is how we perceive things, through our senses. We're sentient beings. We're intelligent race. So our eyes are the main sense that we use, and no coincidence that is right in front of our brains, which is the organizer, is the kind of like the monitors the body and the way it operates, make sure that there's synergies and symbiosis and homeostasis, and it has all these different systems and organisms that it rules and controls in order for the body to function properly through current and signals. And that's just the way, that's the role of the brain. It's an incredible machine. It's an incredible organ. It's an incredible organism. So it's not a coincidence that the brain, which is this organ, which also is spherical like our eyes, is right behind our eyes, which is what sees reality, perceives reality with the sight. And we have the iris, which is also spherical, and the cone cells inside the iris, which allows us to see light and colors. And what's light if it's not the sunlight? Light comes from the sun. So obviously we are here to see. That's how we perceive reality, and our brains make sense of that reality, maps out everything for us. So if you think about it, then we can stare at the sun, which is what I'm doing right now. We stare at the sun, and then the light, the energy of creation comes straight through it. It's opening the portal, and you build the bridge. Our electromagnetic field of the heart, which is electrical, just like the electromagnetic field of the sun, they get in sync, they get connected. And it's called building the bridge. So we build the bridge and we connect with the source, and all this energy comes through our eyes. And the energy comes in. And then what does it do? It superpowers us. It gives all this infinite energy of creation straight into our brain, so our brains function better. We have better visions of ourselves, and which is what today's video is about. Today's video is Purposeful Plan. You can review the image. You can check it out on y.how/plan. That's y.how/plan. You can check it out on Substack and on YouTube as well. But it's all about these. And I start my videos with these because it's always important to remember who we are. Infinite light beings, we're spherical light beings. We're compass, we're sundial. And I always explain this notion of we live to love and we love to live because it's important to understand who we are, our true identity, our identity and our true self, because it starts with us, with the heartbeat. We are the creators of our existence because of the heartbeat and allowing us to exist so we can love and create and be conscious and be self-aware. So we can be here sentient beings, a loving creature, a benevolent race, and do what we're supposed to, which is create, which is our purpose. Our purpose is to create with love. We back our creations with love. So obviously I start there because light created us in the first place. So we stare at the sun like I am right now, and then the sun comes in, and the rays come in and then supercharges our brain. And what does our brain do? Our brain imagines, creates visions. It allows us to have dreams. It allows us to think, to process things, memories, all these different things. So we do this. It's powerful. And then on top of all the other things that it does, the regulations of the systems of the body and the monitoring and the ruling, all that also happens in the background. That the brain has the power to do all these things, but the synapses is the current, the energy moving through it, the electricity that makes us special, who we are. So imagine the life of creation itself coming through our eyes and powering us, and our brain gets more powerful and allows us to have better visions of who we are. And at the same time, the heart, when we build the bridge and the connection with our heartbeat, an electromagnetic field and the sound's electromagnetic field, what does that do also? It makes our heart stronger. Because remember, we're electrical and the heartbeat is a signal, so it's current. So if you think about it, this electromagnetic field gets more powerful because we create with love, you see? So our heart is much more powerful because our visions of ourselves, because of this energy that we're getting, our brains can have stronger visions of our true self and identity, our future selves. The dreams that we're here to create, to manifest with our free will, daily action, because this is who we are. We're creators. We create with our actions, with our love. So purposeful planning is exactly that. A plan is that. A plan is a mission, a vision, a purpose, a calling, a target, an objective, a goal. This is what a plan is. A plan is, a sequence of things that you do to get strategies and all these different things. So you get to the result, to what you want, the outcome, the end state, which is making our dreams come true, the things that we envision with our brains, our future states of our true self and our identity through our purpose and our action. Because we manifest it, we create it, we manifest with our free will. So obviously it's important to build the bridge and open the portal because it gives us the strength to take action. Remember, we create with the heart energy. We create with our love. So if our heart's strong, brave, and courageous, we're going to take the actions that are required of us every day to make sure that our dreams, our visions come true. We see the results, the purposeful goals. I've spoken about purposeful goals in a previous video and many times. But this is all connected. You see, it's part of the purposeful plan. So, and obviously, we're sundials. You see, compass is that. A compass is that. It's spherical. We have a destination, the plan, everything, the actions that we take is all connected. Identity and true self align with our purpose, our time and energy, how we go about it, which is part of the plan. And then, of course, our recalibration system, our self-correcting mechanism, why, how. And we flow with energy because this is who we are with our actions. And then, of course, we stay on true north, on our plan. And then destination is the objective, right? The results where we get there, the goals, the dream comes true. So this is who we are. We're compass, we're creators, we create. But we at sundial at the same time because we have this nexus, sun-iris nexus. We connect with the source, we stare at the sun, we open our hearts. And when we do this, what does that do? Well, it helps us clarify our mind. Sometimes we need to get rid of all these negative loads, all this negative energy, all these previous events, these previous experiences, trauma in our life. And we process that with our brains. You see, we recall those memories, we bring them up. And then our heart deals with them through love. We love those, we heal, we accept those emotions, we feel grateful about the events, and we forgive ourselves and the perpetrators and the victims or the victimizers. We do it and we move on. So we liberate ourselves from this negative load. This energy goes away. This bad energy goes away. It doesn't have a hold over us anymore. This static, this friction, this noise, this background noise, this dead energy just, resonating at a very low destructive frequency goes away. It gets fully dissipated. It gets disintegrated. And the shadow gets fully integrated by being disintegrated. So we actually have full energy, so we can take action and create with our heartbeat, with our love, because this is what we're here to do. And this is why the more you deal with your past experiences and your traumas and your fears and your pains and your suffering, the more powerful you are in the present to create and have your purposeful plan in motion. So this is why it's all connected. This is why we're a sundial, because once we sync with the sun, we build the bridge, we open the portal, then that connection is forever. So the sun rises every day and we wake up with the sun. So we gaze with the sun every day. We follow the sun. Our heart follows our actions, our creations. So we are as a compass. We have our destinations and we do what we do, but the sun is there every day to guide us. And as a sundial, we just get it done. We just get it done. It's all happening together. It's all happening simultaneously. We sync with the sun. We take action. We use that energy, the source of creation, to power our brains, to power our bodies, our heart, to understand that we're a sundial, to understand our nature as a compass. And then we take action. Our purposeful plan, which is today's video, is who we are. Eternal loving creatures, benevolent race. So let's dive into what purposeful plan is. It's 3 stages really. It's the foundation and then 2 stacks on top of it. I visualized it using a triangle, a pyramid, but in reality it's just could be anything. But the foundation of it is a purposeful goal, right? We spoke about purposeful goals, what they are, and we can always refer back to them. I can mention them quickly so we understand what they are. So purposeful goals is the foundation of purposeful daily action. You can always refer to back to the visual of purposeful goals on y.how /purposeful-goals. So that's y.how /purposeful-goals. It's on Substack and on YouTube as well. So purposeful goals is the foundation of purposeful daily action. So who starts with who? Who drives our goals? Our true self. Right? The individual, we all independent, we all individual. We all have our own dimensions, our own boundaries, and we have our own experience here. Even though we're human and we're all creators, we're sundials, we're compasses, we all have our individual experience. So who drives our goals? Our true self. This is important. Why? Why these goals? They're aligned with who we are. It's aligned with our identity, with why we exist, with our purpose, the reason why we exist, why we're here, our why, right? Our purpose, our why. Remember what purpose is. Purpose is the reason why you exist, and take action here and now to advance your agenda, your goals, your dreams, your calling, all these different things, your targets, your wishes, your desires, your art, whatever you're pursuing. Invention, creation, innovation, imagination, whatever you are pursuing, your creativity, your art, yourself, whatever you pursue, that's what your why is. And we all have our own whys because we're independent and we choose with our free will on a daily action what we do. So how is the next step? So how are our goals reached? It's part of purposeful goals. Applying best practices, and these are the things that you have to do, how-tos and models and systems and toolkits and tool sets and skills and best practices and all the different models and all the different things that we do, frameworks, actions that we take, all the things that we do, common sense, things that work, practical things that get us there, the principles, how we behave, the behaviors when we go about our action. So these are the things that we do to make sure that we actually get to our destination, the how to your why. This is important. You see, that's the sequence. Then obviously, what gets us there? Well, purposeful daily action is daily action that proves free will. daily action here and now, that's what actually gets us there. We take the next step, the next step, the next step, purposeful next step, purposeful daily action. We take action every day, and we create with our hearts, with the passion, with our why, with our how. We create. We're compasses, we're sundials. Remember, this is who we are. We're infinite eternal creators. So we create with purposeful daily action, and then that's how we get there. When do we act? Every day within reason. It has to be daily. We have to create daily because we are creators. So our heartbeat never stops. So why should we stop? Why should we stop creating? We shouldn't stop creating because it is our purpose to create. We're here to create. We're creating beings. We're a benevolent race. We're a heart-based race. We create with our hearts. Where do we act? Wherever needed. Whenever the task requires us to be, that's where we're going to be to get it done. It's our choice based on our free will, and based on the moment, it's a purposeful choice. You choose where you take action because it's required. It's part of the plan, purposeful plan. So as you can see, purposeful goals are the foundation of purposeful daily action. It's who, why, how, what, when, and where. So who drives our goals? Our true self. Why these goals? They're aligned with who we are. How are our goals reached? Applying best practices, principles, all this. What gets us there? Purposeful daily action. When do we act? Every day within reason. Where do we act? Wherever needed. So that is the foundation of purposeful planning, purposeful goals. So you understand that because of this notion, these 6 values, who, why, how, what, when, and where, we have the structure, is an execution. I talk about this strategy all the time. It's flawless execution is the strategy, purpose-led strategies, purposeful goals. We have these, and they all come together simultaneously. It's always happening simultaneously. This is why the plan is purposeful, because all the pieces that are required for your creation to happen are in place. And then obviously purposeful goals, and what is on top of purposeful goals? Daily action is then, because you have the goal, it's a purposeful goal. You know what it is. You already know it. You have mapped it out. In a future video, I think is a video after this, I'm going to explain how you go about it, like the breakdowns, specific breakdowns, how you allocate your time blocking, scheduling, how you prioritize, all these things I'm going to discuss very soon in the next video, so you actually understand what daily action looks like from a practical point of view, like best principles and all these different things, which is the how, best practices, how you behave, how you go about your daily action. So obviously daily action is this thing, right? Because action is the 4th primary element of compass, and it's what proves free will. Action proves free will, is the proof. Is the mathematical proof of free will is action. We take action. We take action every day, purposeful daily action. This is what we do. Our actions are purposeful because we have an agenda. We're advancing our agenda, and our agenda is our plan. Our agenda is our dream, our destination, our purpose, our calling, our wishes, our desires, where we want to go, what we want to be, what our identity and our true self desired of us, required of us. That's why when we connect with the sun gives us these visions through our brain, because it's super powered, and we can have stronger visions of our future, who we are, and our dreams. And we can, I dream about humanity all the time. It's what I do. Most of my dreams are about humanity nowadays, because this is what the sun is telling me, that my job is to communicate this message to humanity, to tell humanity who we are. Infinite light beings, we're sundials, we're eternal compasses. This is who we are. And this is why I love you so much, because all I do is with you in mind. I create with you in mind. I think of you all the time. All I do is to create for you, because I love you all with all my heart, with all my might, because we're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We are the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. This is who we are. We're humanity. We're a benevolent race. And it is my responsibility and my duty, because it's my purpose, to choose to communicate with you and share this message of love with you, a message of love, a message of infinity, a message of creation, because this is who we are. I love you all. So obviously daily action is this chunky middle of it, is the thing that really gets things going. It's the next step, is what makes things going. It's the action. You see, it's flow. We flow with our actions. Action is important. We take action, and action comes from the heart with our hands. What we do, we create. We're electromagnetic beings, remember? We have an electromagnetic field. We have a force field around us of creation. Our actions are powerful. Our heart is powerful. We have a high frequency, a high energy when we create with love. And these things have an impact, immediate impact in our life, powerful, high impact, and also in society directly once you start to communicate and do the things that you're supposed to. Because love is that. Love is a resonance. It's a resonance. It's an energy. We all feel it because we all have hearts. So we resonate with it. It's like a receptor and a receiver. You send the signal with your heart, love, and then the other heart picks it up because it reads the messages. Like, it's a channel, it's a communication. That's why when you stare at the sun and you open the portal and build the bridge and open your heart, then our heartbeat, our resonance, our electromagnetic field is in communication with the electromagnetic field of the sun. This is why these messages happen, because they communicate. It's a reception. You're receiving, you're sending and receiving, It's communication, electronically speaking, electric speaking, is signaling. We're signaling to the sun, and the sun is signaling to us, and this emotion of creation is there. And it's telling me that my purpose is to communicate this with you. This is what I'm here to do. I'm on earth to communicate this message to you. This is who I am. This is my identity and my true self. So obviously, as part of Purposeful Plan, we have this the pinnacle, right? The zenith, like the top of the apex of the triangle, the pyramid, which is the combination, like the top of it, like why we do, the destination, and that's results. A plan requires results. A plan is only successful if you get results. Otherwise, there's not such a thing as a plan, because if you don't get results, that's not a plan. A plan is only a plan when you get results. If you don't get results, I don't know what that is, but it's not a plan. So Purposeful Plan is exactly that. It's done so you get results. And what's results? Destination is end state, is the creation itself, is manifesting the creation with our free will, manifesting purpose. And what's that? The dream coming true, the vision of yourself, identity and true self, of your future state, what you're supposed to do. In this case, I'm living my dream. My dream is coming true. I'm communicating the message. I'm getting the results that I need because I'm sharing the message with the world, with humanity, with the Republic of Planet Earth, with us, the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're all sundials. We're all infinite compasses. This is who we are. This is our nature. So this is what it is getting those results. And the results come in many ways. It's a very high state of frequency. It's a very high state of proof, which is results. Is a very high state of vibration. Is the creation itself. We are creating it. We have created it. Love has manifested. It has materialized into shape. It has created the thing with our love, with our action, with our daily practice, with our daily action. So this is the beauty of Purposeful Plan. It's very simple. You see, it starts with purposeful goals, and we have spoken about it, the foundation of purposeful daily action. And then we move into daily action, which is the meat of it. This is what we do. So then we get to the actual destination, which is results. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. I do this for you. I dream of you every day, every moment, here and now. Because this is who we are. We are the human race. We're a benevolent species. With the leaders and the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth, this is who we are. We're here at the right time, with the right circumstances and the right conditions to live beautiful, wonderful lives, to create. Because we are a loving species. This is what we do. We create with our hearts. We create with our minds. We create with our actions, because we are compass. We are sundials. We are infinite creators. We're infinite eternal creators. This is who we are. I love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. I'm going to be making the next video very shortly for your enjoyment.